Low-impact cardio is one of the most underrated forms of training when it comes to building fitness in a sustainable and joint-friendly way. While many people associate cardio with intense running, sprinting, or high-impact workouts, the truth is that low-impact cardio can be just as effective, and in many cases far more practical for long-term consistency and overall health, especially if your goal is to stay active without breaking your body down. So what exactly is low-impact cardio? Low-impact cardio refers to any form of cardiovascular exercise that reduces stress on your joints while still keeping your heart rate elevated. In simple terms, it means movements where at least one foot stays on the ground, or where the impact on your knees, hips, and ankles is minimized through controlled motion. Instead of repetitive pounding, you get smoother, more controlled movement that still challenges your cardiovascular system and burns energy efficiently without excessive strain. Common examples include walking, cycling, swimming, rowing, and using machines like the elliptical. At first glance, these exercises may look easy, but that's a misconception. The effectiveness of cardio is not only about how hard it feels in the moment, but how consistently you can perform it over time, how long you can sustain it, and how well your body recovers from it afterward without fatigue building up. One of the biggest advantages of low-impact cardio is accessibility. You don't need advanced fitness levels, technical skill, or extreme conditioning to get started. This makes it ideal for beginners, people returning after a break, or anyone dealing with joint pain, stiffness, or previous injuries that limit high-impact movement. It creates a safe and controlled entry point into regular physical activity, without the intimidation or strain that often comes with higher-impact training styles. Another major benefit is sustainability. High-impact workouts can be effective, but they often require more recovery time. If recovery is not managed properly, it can lead to inconsistency, fatigue, or even burnout over time, which ultimately slows progress instead of helping it. Low-impact cardio allows you to train more frequently throughout the week, without overloading your body. Some people can even perform it daily, depending on intensity, because the stress placed on the nervous system and joints is significantly lower. And in fitness, consistency is one of the most important factors for long-term results. It also plays a strong role in fat loss. Low-impact cardio helps create a calorie deficit by increasing daily energy expenditure. While the intensity might feel lower compared to sprinting or HIIT, the ability to sustain longer sessions often leads to a higher total calorie burn over time without burning out. In other words, duration and consistency can compensate for lower intensity, making it extremely effective when used correctly as part of a structured routine. It also improves recovery and overall movement quality. Because it places less stress on the joints and nervous system, it can actually support recovery on rest days or between more intense training sessions, helping you stay active without interfering with strength or performance goals. Another important aspect is joint health. Reducing repetitive impact helps protect long-term mobility and reduces the risk of overuse injuries. This is especially important for older adults, beginners, or anyone carrying extra body weight, where joint stress can quickly become a limiting factor in training consistency and progress. Low-impact cardio also has a mental advantage that often gets overlooked. Because it feels more manageable and less exhausting, it's easier to stay consistent with it long-term. Activities like walking or cycling can become part of your daily routine, rather than something you have to force yourself into doing. And that consistency is what leads to real lasting progress. You can also structure low-impact cardio in different ways depending on your goal. Some people use it as steady-state training, like a 30 to 60-minute walk or cycle at a moderate pace. Others use shorter, slightly more intense sessions to keep their heart rate elevated while still staying joint-friendly and recoverable. Both approaches work. The key is consistency, effort, and repetition over time, rather than intensity alone. At its core, low-impact cardio is about balance. It allows you to stay active, improve cardiovascular health, support fat loss, and protect your joints, all without excessive strain on your body or recovery system. When used consistently, it becomes one of the most reliable and sustainable tools for long-term fitness progress. If you found this helpful and want more simple, practical fitness guides like this, make sure to hit subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications. More is coming your way.